I was born here. I was a daddy's girl. My father owned a produce stand. He sold groceries, produce in particular. I was ringing up sales before I could stand. I couldn't even reach the register. I was standing on a box and ringing up sales. I would go under my mom's bed, and with my dog, I had a Cocker Spaniel, I would talk to God. One day she asked me, she said, "What do you do under my bed?" And I just thought it was normal. I said, "I talk to God." She laughed, and she turns around, she looks at me, I remember it like it was yesterday, and she said, "And what do you talk to God about?" And I looked at her very serious little child, and I said, "That's between me and God." I thought, a normal childhood. My mom was a bit older than most of the kids. They were old in age, and they died. So I was reared by my father's business partner, and he wasn't located here. In Bermuda, I would go to the church, not because I believed in their faith, because I didn't agree with some of the things they taught, but because I felt close to God there. Do you understand? There was a little area where there was a park and lots of trees. And I've always felt very close to God and nature. So I would find my little spot and just sit there and read. And I was very content. They're very generous, very kind, but you always know you're not where you belong. I researched, I read, I did all that studying, I wrote papers, I excelled at the university, and I wept. I remember sitting in my car, crying, because to me, I had walked away from my Jewishness, and that was not acceptable. So I decided to come home, but I couldn't find a home. I had been looking at Chabad, writing them, never heard of them before somehow. I ran across them, and I was getting information on how to honor Shabbat, light the Sabbath candles, the different holidays. My first Shabbat candles were lit in this dining room. And then I got brave, and I decided, okay, I'm going to find me a Chabad, and I'm going to find one that's close to me. So I Googled, and there was no Chabad in Cecil County, none. But there was one in Harford County. And what struck me was his warmth. He didn't make me feel odd. Many rabbis did. And there was this little voice that said, "It's too late. You can't. You've lost it. You've lost your chance. This is it. You don't fit in anywhere." And then I told him the story, and Rabbi said, "Leslie, welcome. You found your home." It was small. It was very tiny. And I had this vision in my head, because I go big or I go home, right? That Harford Chabad was going to grow.
Over here, this main area over here, that's the sanctuary. That's where the the main shul's gonna be. The Jewish community in Harford County is a small community, fragmented. A lot of people will tell you that I'm the only Jew in town. If you pay close attention, you'll see that pop out by the sanctuary. So that's actually where the ark is gonna be, where the pop out is, you see? As I watch the building go up, I see every brick, every piece of wood, every layer this is a place where people can say, this is my shul, this is my home, this is where I can go.
I know what it's like to be without a home. I know what it's like to not have a safe place. I know what it's like to be like a nomad. I have a place I can actually come that's mine, and I can sit, and I can talk to God, just like I did when I was under my mother's bed. It's important to have a place where you can sit and just have a cup of coffee with somebody, and for children to know they're safe. It's exciting for me to be part of that.
So today, take a moment, go online, visit harfordhaven.org, look at the dedication opportunities, whether it's a naming opportunity, whether it's a leaf, or even if it's just a few dollars, whatever's within your ability to make this dream a reality, to make this shul a reality, to make this home a place where everyone can feel comfortable.